Yo, what's up, everybody? This is my first YouTube video, and today I'm going to be showing how I warm up to get ready for squats. So it's never the same thing. It's always something different because I don't really keep track of it. I'm really just assessing my body and fixing it as it goes. These slow hip movements that I'm doing and slow knee hinges, I start off with those because those are usually my problem areas when it comes to mobility and actually getting deep down into my squat. I always like to bend the knees back and forward and get a little control articulate rotations in there just to get the blood flowing and get fluid to those areas. But I'm not going to allow my first set of squats, still in the warm up, so it looks like crap, but I allow it to look like crap. I don't need to go down all the way my first set. I'm just trying to assess my body and see what's tight that'll keep me from going all the way down. I don't do a lot of reps. Once again, I'm just warming up to get ready to go heavier. Just getting the body ready for the movement. I like to believe that the best way to get ready for a movement is to warm up in that movement. So after doing that, I can feel my body and I assess what I need to work on. So now I start doing a little hip openers just to keep warming up and start mobilizing those hips to get ready for when I start to go deep into the squat. Not a lot of reps with the mobility exercises. I'm not trying to do a full mobility session. I'm just slowly tweaking as I go, as I find different things that are too tight. So hips were one of those things that were too tight for me, but I don't believe hips were it. Yep, I was right. So I'll warm up any part of my body that I feel like is lacking or is too tight. And today, my squats were held back by tightness in my upper back. Yeah, that's a good one, huh? Right. So I went ahead and started activating my muscles in my upper back and my shoulders, getting everything loose. Then I went on into some reverse bridges, just really getting those shoulders ready and loose enough to handle that weight to go down so I could get a little further down. I should have went up in weight, but I'm pretty sure I did the next time. But as you see, I got down a little bit lower now. Yeah, I had to recorrect on that because of knee pain. I don't know if you can tell, but that right leg over there still warming up a little bit. But it definitely got to where I needed to be. I think I got up to 325 today for weight. But I also like to warm up, and as I warm up, I add more weight to it. I kind of feel like it's easier for me to sink down with more position the more weight I have. It's kind of the same thing with my Romanian deadlifts. So if I do Romanian deadlifts for anything lower than 145 pounds, I just don't feel any glute activation at all. Like it just isn't there. But I throw 3 plates on that guy, and I could do like 15 reps of just pure blood in glute. I was about to say a bad word. Blood in glute pump. I don't know where I went. Oh, so I'm over there doing tibialis raises. I probably screwed that word all the way up. But you're on the wall and your legs are in an angle and you're lifting your toes up to get blood into those knees. But still warming up. This is another warm-up set. Trying to keep the rep ranges lower than like 8. Like I said, this is not to work out. It's just to warm up. And I don't want to get too worn out on the warm-up. I even do a little drop where like I said, it's warming up. Whatever it takes to get the body ready to get into these positions. I don't know if you noticed my foot change. So I'm fairly new back to squats. So the first position that I get into isn't always going to be my most optimal position. And I want people to know that that's fine. If that's not your first optimal position, switch. Don't go through your whole workout in pain because you're doing something, because you're stuck, because it's the way you started something. If you feel like there's a better way for you to do something, then by all means, please go ahead and do that. So now we're breaking into our working set now. I didn't go to the 45s and work up. I went straight to a 45 and a 25 on both sides because now that I'm warmed up, I'm trying to stray away from overworking to fatigue. So I want to be able to get the full benefits of my squat workout. I've noticed that if I add weight too gradually, by the time I get to my maximum lift, I can only do it for 4 to 5 reps. And I'd like to do everything for at least 6 reps. So